Hello everyone, welcome to a new game called A Time of Silence. It's from a single Russian developer, so you can expect quality gaming. What would you expect for this quality gaming? Well, it's at a bargain price of $1. Most people haven't been able to get past the first room. The game makes no sense. There's only 4 puzzles to solve. But I challenge you to try and get through this game without without a walkthrough. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Because believe me, the puzzles make no sense whatsoever. So the first thing, if you do have this game, there's no one's ever recorded a video for it. So I thought I'd, because I have got through it, I thought I'd share how you get your dollars worth. First thing you'll probably want to do is change the damn thing out of Russian. So to do that, you click on the left hand side here. It gives you the different ideas, and we go to English. For total immersion, use headphones. Now, already you are getting more money's worth than most people who are wandering around a single room in Russian. They never even got that far. There's no set to 0. We can set it to 0, and that just means we start from the beginning. So when this first starts, how bad? Headache. Now, as you can see, this Russian developer, English is not native to his language. Where am I? The whole thing is broken English, and even in broken English, I still don't understand. What am I doing here? Anybody home? Help. Now, if you can't solve any puzzles, don't stress. You've got to be a crazy Russian guy to be able to solve them. We must wake up. And I'm sure the puzzles make sense in his mind. They don't make sense in the real world. So, Time of Silence. And first when I saw this, I thought, you know what? It might be okay. It might be... No. So what does the Russian developer do? He gives you study. For no reason. Why am I looking at everything you study? Am I a TV set? The other thing you don't know is the options. So what you won't know is you got a flashlight. F. Yes, you have a flashlight. And you can turn the thing on. You'll need to turn the thing on. The whole thing's pretty dark. The game will keep glitching you all over the place. There's plenty of bugs in the game. But they don't break the game. They just make you disoriented. The other thing the game doesn't tell you is, see how I move all the time? Is that you got E. Now E and left mouse button. Left mouse button opens doors. E actually looks at icons. So you got a note here you want to read. The next time you open the mystery but know she's not alone, seek first up and the other behind her. Home of all rank, said first, no second responsible, strength above all. Now, that is the solution, believe it or not, to puzzle 1 and 2. And that makes perfect sense to the guy in Russia. And I'll explain it later on. I'm not going to explain it now because that is just crazy stuff. Can I click on anything else here? I've just got to click on E. Once you've clicked on E, there's really nothing else you can do. See how I'm glitching out all over the place here? So I can't do anything. The other thing you're going to want to do is pick up this key. You might not know that. Again, press E. And we're going to click outside the door. And the code to the first 2 codes is this part here. So you'll notice there are 4 symbols here. There's, I don't know, tadpoles, a sexual thing, I don't know, a crab, and then you've got fighting and a bull. Okay, around them you'll see numbers 0, 10, 8, 4. So the first note said that we need to basically go from the highest point to the lowest point. So looking at that, the highest point here is the 69, then the 8, then the 4, then the 10. And that's the actual code to the first door lock. There was a second mention of the strength of signs. So that's code number 2, which is the bull, which is the strongest, and the 2 people fighting, which is 8, and then the crab, and then some tadpoles. So that's the strength of signs. Now that makes sense to the developer. That's a good puzzle, apparently. Apparently that's a fantastic puzzle. Now, the other thing see, I hate when it glitches out like this, is you'll notice bleeding letters on the top. You'll need to write those down. They're not even bleeding letters, it's red paint everywhere. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, first code in. So to put the first code in, 0, then you need 8, which is this one here, and then a 4, and then a 1, and a 0. And believe there's a guy that refuses to use a walkthrough, and since January, this is as far as he got. He hasn't even opened this door yet. He's trying to get his money's worth out of this game. So you've already been through the game more than most people. We're in the second room. Okay, so the second room, we already have the code, as I said, to this lock. So the second code was 4, 8, 1, 10. Sorry, and then 0. And that's the second code. Okay, we'll open the door back in the room that we were. Now these doors do not open. Okay, so we can't go anywhere. But to get the third code, right, we basically need to open this up here. So press E, and it will reveal a secret door. We're really getting $1 worth out of this. Now we're in the third room. This is the third room. Not many people have ever found this room. Like, they've just given up. They're wandering around in Russian, in the dark, not knowing a flashlight. They haven't got this far. Okay, so the code to this area, let's see if we can get here. Is it here? I think it's here somewhere. There we go. My future is in my students, but unfortunately some of them are muddled. By the way, it is necessary to water the flowers and subdue fluorescent lamps. Okay, so that is the clue. And there's another note here. The main thing is not to forget the main thing. To remember, otherwise I would not be able to leave the house before the arrival of the owner. Despite the ban posts, I have to write down on a piece of paper and a good hint to hide it. Basically, that's just saying you need to write down the notes. So this one gave us, this is a ridiculous, oh, is that where the code is? Is that the one I read? Okay, I thought it was at the back there. Ah, okay, so that's the fourth piece of paper. Okay, so the code is, you've got to count how many students there are. So you'll notice that there are 12 students all up. Okay? There are 6 desks, 12 students. So that's the first part of the code. 1, 2, 12. Next, you need to find how many muddles there are. So to do this, apparently, I don't really understand this. You've got to count the textbooks. So you count the textbooks, okay? And you'll find there's 9 textbooks. You'll find there's 10, 11 classes, and which give you 6. Is that how it works? And out of 6 from 12, you'll find that there's 6 muddles. Do you understand that? I don't. So if you understand that, congratulations. There's a B2, by the way. The next you'll have to do is count how many flowers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there must be a 5th one. So there's 5 flowers. Oh, there's one up there. So 5 flowers, that's the next number, 5. And then it talks about lamps. Now you'll notice that there are 4 lamps, but only 3 need to be fixed. So 3 is the code. So we have the code, it's 12, 6, 5, 3. That's apparently officially how you have to solve the next code. I do not understand, but that's apparently what you have to do. That's the official way of solving that. Again, the game keeps jumping me around the place. So we're going to put in the next code, which is here, and we get again 12, 6. That's 5 and 3, and we're at now. Wow, we're really getting our dollars worth. No, not many people have come this far at all. Now we're in a really dark room where nothing really makes sense whatsoever. So you'll find this door will be locked, right? We need to unlock the door. To do that, we need to go down to the clock. And what we need to do is we'll raise the load. Okay, so just raise the load. You can lower it, it doesn't really matter, but I just like to be different. So we'll raise the load. Whatever you do, once you've done it, it will happen like that. Okay, so once you've done that, you come back into this room here. See, the door is now unlocked, and you can pick up a wine glass. Now, what you might not know, because again, the game actually doesn't tell you this, but what you might not know is you got an inventory. So you come over to this corner where you will not be able to use the sink, right? And then you basically press escape, you click on the wine and you use it. And this, for some reason, will give you a key with a cork. What, was it in the glass of wine? I don't really understand that. I don't understand it. So what that does is it now allows you to unlock the door downstairs. So if we come downstairs and we come down to this door here, and we again press escape and we use the key, we will now be able to get into this door. Wow! Look at how much money's worth we're getting out of this dollar. This is incredible. Again, so the only thing you can do here is again use this. Again, press escape, use this key, and we're in another secret room. Wow, we're getting like $50 worth out of this game. $1 game now. Okay, and again, no one has been this far. I don't understand this room. There's actually nothing to do in this room. I don't think so. Anyway, I couldn't find out to actually do in this room. I don't know if there's a code here or what. I don't get it. There's an A. Sorry, I keep being flicked around the place. I'm going to get out of here because it's too dark. Oh, it's been flicked again. Okay, so now game keeps flicking me around. Basically, you should have. I don't have. I'm missing quite a lot of notes. There's 2 other notes though. So what we're going to do is see if we can open the last code. Basically, the way that the last code works is one of the notes has the word Vera, and in Russia, you've got to understand that the Vera is spelled differently, and that the notes on the walls, you've got 2 P's, you've got 3 A's, there's no E's on any wall, so that's a 0, and Vera is left alone, meaning 1. So Vera is P, so you go 2, 0, 2, 3, 1. The only way you could solve that is if you knew Russian. Maybe. So that really, I think that's crazy stuff. And oh, did I get out? I don't think I got out. I just came back to where I was. Sorry, trying to get out of the door. Get me out! Oh, stop flicking me around. Right. Okay, so once we've gone here. The flashlight's getting very... Okay, so we just go 2, 0, 2, 3, 1, and guess what? That's the end of the game. And so basically all we do is come into here. And that's it. Developer, the Dark Light, Seneca 123. Thank you for producing such an amazing quality game. It's been, the funny thing is somebody's gone from January to June and still hasn't got out of the first room. Still wandering around in the dark in Russian. Classic. Well, until next time, bye for now.